Yeah.
Dre, Anthony, like, what was the occasion?
You know, Dre going through his shit, and you know the homie need his bros around. So this is when the real homies pull up. You know what I'm saying? You know, if niggas getting to some shit, everybody ready to pop off. But then when it's shit like this, niggas really don't want to pop out. You know what I'm saying? So us as his bros, you know, popped out for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Here we dude, and you know, we just want to be there. You know, and his times in need.
Okay. Well, let me start off by saying I appreciate you pulling up to the podcast. Let me start off by that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You definitely shake and move, like, and you've always been like, I've always been like, yo, who is this dude? He come, yo, this is it. Like, yo, where did you even get that from, man? Like, why did that? Because that's your signature. That's your signature right there.
Nah, yeah, you know what it is? I had the nickname in the hood. They used to call me Special Spielberg because I used to do that shit. They used to be like, this nigga Special is a movie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just all in fun. I be piped up a lot of times. I don't smoke. I don't drink. You know, just on some natural high shit. I just like to have fun.
Family man too. I see you rocking with your kids a lot, man. So that's always
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You know what it is a lot of these niggas is getting lost nowadays. The kids is getting lost. So I just try to be there for mines. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I'd rather hit the potholes before they do, you know?
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
So you were raised in Brooklyn or give me a little spill back on your New York.
Yeah, I was actually born in Brooklyn, and then after that I wound up moving to Long Island and shit. You know, and you know where I'm from, it, you know, it's broken glass all over the parks, half a seesaw. You was on one end by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, let me ask you this then. So that's out of Busta Rhymes' biggest, like I'm one of the biggest fans of Busta. Like I got the Genesis CD, like I got his CDs upstairs right now. How did that intertwine? Like, cause Busta's from where?
We're from Brooklyn too.
Okay.
The funny shit is that we met on some beef and shit.
Oh shit.
I wound up blowing a few shots at them niggas, and then we became best friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's been my bro since that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we locked in, and 35 years later, here we are. I'm actually with him now. He's in another truck though. He in the truck behind us.
Okay. Yeah. So for people who don't know or who's watching or listening, Special was the manager for Busta Rhymes. How long did you manage him for?
I mean, at the same time, I've been on that team for like probably last 20 years, 25 years.
So you were around for leaders of the new school? Were you around for the leaders of the new school?
I went to school with all of them. Yeah. I went to school with all of them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I actually joined the team. Like we was rocking before that. You know what I'm saying? But then when they took off, I actually, you know, became a part of the team. I took off with them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And we've been together like ever since.
And I think one of the big questions from the podcast that we have, because I'm here with my other co-hosts, my brothers and stuff, who could go against Busta Rhymes in the verse?
Nobody. That's why my son been around for the last 30 years.
I mean, that's what we were saying. We all said it. We all said it. We couldn't think of anybody. Especially his catalog.
Right. Yeah, niggas.
His catalog.
Yeah. But that's the difference between these young niggas now and the older generation. The older generation, you know what I'm saying? They done put in their 20 years and they can retire. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what makes them legendary. You know what I mean?
And I is legendary. Like anything that he hits, he ran with. Like Pastor Cavassier, y'all remember that? Oh my God! Like, oh my.
Yeah, he'll still bust these niggas.
Oh man, so now. Oh yeah, already. So you own your own label now, special entertainment, right?
Yeah, facts.
Okay. And was that like the past 5 years, or how long have you had that going?
What? Special ENT?
Yes. The label.
Yeah. Well, I had Special ENT going for like, probably like, maybe, yeah, maybe like about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It just started off on some fun shit and then ended up becoming a beautiful resource for income. So,
okay.
Yeah.
But you're like the second label owner. I had King Carter, the Baby's manager, on here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And
the way y'all just say, yeah, we just started the label, like that's not something easy.
Yeah.
Like
the funny part is, King Carter, my God. King Carter had brought the Baby to me first before he even started moving around, before he got with Arnold Carter. Yeah.
Jim dropped just now, y'all listen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Baby has smokers then. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, the Baby is my bro. He been 100 since the day that I met him, you know what I'm saying? So, and this before the bag, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, he up now, but this is just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just throwing it out there. He been 100. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your two artists, Cali Cass and Too Tall.
Yeah, I actually got. As you can see, I'm in LA now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see the sunlight. I see the sunshine.
Yeah. We've been doing meetings all day, and I've been doing meetings since I actually touched down. So the girl Cali Cass that I got, everybody been reaching for. You know what I mean? She had a record with City Girls that put her on the chart called Handle It. And then I wound up running into my other artist, which is Too Tall. He was a dude that came straight out the A, straight out the mud. They introduced me like a week from him being out of jail, and I signed him. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to help change his life a little bit. So right now I got both of them shaking. I got offers on the table for both of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been good. And the funny thing is, the greatest part about what I'm doing is I'm the one that's turning down the labels right now, because I feel like they're worth more than what they're being offered. You know what I mean? Like some dudes that take the bag and they don't leave the room to negotiate. I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Like over here, if you check my history for the last 35 years, I've been up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't miss a beat yet. You know what I mean? Like I've been living like the artist been living, and it's only because I make great decisions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want who's tied to me tied up in no bullshit. You know what I mean? So even though the money might be good, I just need everything else contractually to be as good as well.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you look for in an artist? What's like personally you, like you?
Me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I look for the hunger, then I look for the loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is with this game is certain artists are hearing numbers, and the motherfuckers will leave your ass, not knowing them numbers ain't really that good.
Talking about that earlier.
Yeah, dude. Like, they might hear, hey, yo, come sign with us, leave him, we'll give you $1 million. Not knowing that a nigga like me could make you 10 or 20. You understand what I'm saying? So that's like the difference. So me, I get to learn my artists. And, whether they could write or not, if I fuck with them, I'm stuck with them. So I'm gonna get them a writer. I'm gonna get them.
That's what's up. I've never heard.
I'm just giving you real talk over here. Like, you know, certain artists, they might go sign a manager or go sign to a manager because the manager got experience. And see me, I'd rather take the people around me and teach them and get them that experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than me just going to a complete stranger and giving him the bag. Why not give that bag to somebody else that's around me? That way, if I'm creating an opportunity,
that's true.
If I'm creating an opportunity for him or her, not only do I save their life, but I also keep their hands out of my pocket.
Okay.
So, just like that manager was taught, the people around me could be taught as well.
Okay.
That's what made me different than the rest.
Do you have any advice for up and coming artists? Like, oh man, you gotta get your followers up, like Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. Like, what is real talk?
All that's bullshit. You could buy that. It's just like Jordans in the store, dog. You can buy it, and then if you can't get the official ones, nigga, you could go to Canal Street and buy the same ones, but the fake ones. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in that. I believe in the talent. You know what I'm saying? The numbers don't mean that. The numbers don't mean that you're gonna sell.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is. Is like, you know, it's like they just doing the easy way around it now. You know what I'm saying? I look for the talent. I ain't looking for the numbers.
And the hunger, like you said earlier, that hunger is that's a tempo. Like, if you ain't got that, you ain't even talk.
Yep. You ain't never lie, bro. You ain't never lie.
With female artists, you know, there's female artists out now that are big on like just the appearance, and then there's other female artists that like a rap, Lady London, who actually have a lot of talent. They may not be receiving that same notoriety or media attention. How do you address in your camp? How do you address female artists? What do you look for?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Females is the hardest to break. You get what I'm saying? Because you might have a dude that got a hot song and the girls and the guys is gonna fuck with it. You might have a girl that sing boss ass bitch praising the girls, but it really ain't gonna fly like that because the niggas ain't jumping in the club. The girls are. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta put extra work in for the girls, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. The girls get more money than the dudes when they lit. You understand what I'm saying? Because niggas don't buy records, bitches do.
Mm-hmm. So why do you, last question for me, why do you think artists like a Rhapsody or a Lady London struggling in today's space rather than like artists like other artists that are not them?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes people quit. They give up. You know, and me personally, I ain't with it. I ain't quitting shit. I'm going to the end. I'm on 50. I'm on that 50 shit. Either I'm gonna get rich or die trying. Shit never failed me yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my whole thing is, what it is with people nowadays is they let motherfuckers dictate their future. I don't. Only nigga that could do that is God, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep it going. Fuck what a nigga say. You know, I'm gonna just give you a little example. Like,
shit, the pause.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, this is why I do me. I used to be in school. Niggas used to be like, hey, yo, don't fuck with that bitch. She a hoe. She be sucking dick. Trying to spin niggas to get you to leave, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The minute you blow out, them niggas is back.
Yes, sir.
They're trying to get their dick sucked in the dugout. You understand what I'm saying? Nah,
yes, sir.
y'all ain't about to spin me. I'm going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so Special, I got a question for you. When it's 100 as you keep it, how hard is it for you to tell the artist he just ain't got it? When you meet all these new talents across the way and everybody wants that deal, how easy for you to tell them like,
keep it real with you? I'm 100, and ain't a nigga that's gonna tell you nothing less than that about me. One thing is, I keep it 100. If it ain't what I'm looking for, I don't tell them it's trash. I just say that it's not something that I can work. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't out here to diss niggas either, nor judge them. You get what I'm saying? Because I done seen some shit pop out on the radio and go platinum that I never thought would have. You know, so this is the difference when niggas having opinions. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion.
Yes, sir.
Not a fact. So if I hear some shit that I really don't fuck with, I just let niggas know, like, it's cool, but it's not something that I could move. You understand what I'm saying? This shit just like the drug game. If I'm used to dealing with coke and you give me weed, I'm not going to take your weed. I'm going to just tell you, when you give me the weed, bro, that ain't it for me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it 100. You know, this ain't my lane. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if I can help you and have somebody help you with your lane, then I'll do that. But other than that, I ain't afraid to tell a nigga that it's not something that I would fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you wasting your time with me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's just how I be on it.
So on the flip side, any artists that you passed up on and afterthought is like, damn, I should have signed them?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you like this. I live one way, by God's will, bro. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. If not, then the only thing we could do is keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My whole thing is in life, everything is an experience. So you take it as an experience. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Listen,
I'm about to pop up into the studio real quick.
Right, yeah, I know you want to.
Yeah, with Dr. Dre. So if anything, dog, let's get back on this shit next week.
Hey, listen.
Okay. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, listen. Hey, and also next time you in Charlotte, man, pull up. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, facts. I might come down there and fuck with the baby and Carter in 2 weeks. So I definitely do that.
So then yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get to it.
We'll get it. Hey, listen again. I appreciate you coming on the podcast, baby. We'll be talking.
Bye.
Thank you, brother. Peace.
Peace.
Man, that's what's up. Yo, shout out to Special ENT, man.
Yes, sir.
Dropping gems, dropping knowledge, keeping it 100, keeping it real low. You know what I mean? Or real low.
You know, he's not gonna be a artist.
Am I right?
Get into your manager bag.
Yeah, so my manager